Oh, the anti-gunners are going to have a field day tomorrow. So let's go ahead and discuss what's going on tomorrow at the White House. What is up, my friends? It is me, your favorite reporter, the guy that fights against the ATF and all the agencies and organizations that want to violate your God-given and constitutionally protected right. All around good guy, intrepid journalist extraordinaire, John Crump. I also write for Amaland.com where you can read all my articles. You should head over there because it's the best damn website on the planet. If you do me a favor, like this video. Let me know down below what you think about what is going on. Share this video everywhere. And remember, ring that bell for all notifications. Tomorrow, which is Monday, April 11th, at the White House, the puppet president, Joe Biden, will be announcing a bunch of different things dealing with guns. He'll be surrounded by some of the most anti-gun lunatics on the planet, including David Hogg, that made his career on the backs of his dead classmates. The first thing they are going to announce is Steve Dettelbach will be his nominee for ATF director. Steve Dettelbach is an anti-gun zealot that wants to ban semi-automatic weapons. He wants to ban all sorts of different things. He wants universal background checks. He believes that the ATF is not holding a registry, even though that we did see that they do have a registry with the Outer Business Records. But he doesn't believe that. He is a anti-gun advocate, and that is very bad to have as the head of the ATF. The second thing they will be announcing is the new regulations on unfinished frames and receivers, or what Joe Biden likes to call ghost guns. The ATF refers to them as PMS, or privately manufactured firearms. I'm going to tell you what the rule is going to say, or what I think the rule is going to say. I can guess that the rule is going to be 350 pages long. Most of that is going to be addressing comments that people made and responding to those comments. Also, what the rule is going to say is that all frames and receivers, such as the ones made by Polymer 80 and JSD Supply and all those companies, that those will have to be serialized before they can be transferred to a person. Now, if you already own them, you're fine. The rule's not going to touch that at all. The rule is just going to address the commercial sale of them. So if you buy one from JSD Supply or Polymer 80, they're going to have to serialize them. If you buy them from the gun shop, they're going to have to serialize them. If you buy them in a private transfer in a free state that doesn't have universal background checks, you do not have to serialize them. You don't have to serialize the ones you have either. So that should clear up a lot of that confusion right there. If you want them, I would suggest you buy as many as you can afford right now, because the price on these things are going to skyrocket. Also, with suppressors, the modular suppressors, they're going to be in trouble basically, because get this. You're going to be able to transfer the modular suppressors on one form, but you're going to have to serialize each and every piece of that. So, for example, like Silence Co. makes modular suppressors. They can make them shorter or longer. Each one of those little individual baffles is going to have to be serialized, just like it is. Basically, the ATF is saying that suppressors, the tube, is now considered a receiver. There's been a lot of talk about the AR-15 becoming like 90 firearms or something. No, the AR-15 is still going to be one firearm. The rule is going to give the ATF a lot of leeway to decide what is and isn't a receiver. It is also going to be able to be abused in the future. So if the future they decide they want to serialize everything, they are going to have that power built in. I don't see them doing that right now, but they could do it in the future. There will be a grace period. Originally, the ATF wanted 90 days. It looks like the White House pushed back, and it's going to be 60 days. Any of this stuff can change. It's just what I have seen so far. So 350 pages. in those rules. It really doesn't touch 3D printing so much, and it doesn't touch like blanks, like a 0% lower. It really doesn't touch that. It doesn't really go into what readily convertible is either. Basically 8 hours in a machine shop, but it doesn't really say much more than that. So that is what is going on there. At least what I have seen with the rule. Any of this can change, but that is what the rule is looking like. I have not seen the draft that is going to be released tomorrow. If it is going to be released tomorrow, which I'm 99.9% sure that it will be. So that is what's going on there. It is going to be Anti-Gun Monday for everyone out there. I'm dropping this on a Sunday because I got a lot to do tomorrow morning. Once the rule does drop, I'm probably going to go live on all my channels, and Rich's channel, and everywhere else. And I'm going to have Rich join me. Flying Rich is a great guy. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll discuss it more tomorrow. My article will be dropping tomorrow. I already have it written up with everything in there. If I had to make any changes, I'll make changes before it actually gets posted. But yeah, that is it. It looks like the battle is just begun. GOA will be suing. Gun Owners of America will be suing. FBC will be suing. I can imagine SAF will be suing. NRA, still not sure about those guys. But the three big ones, other than the NRA, will be suing in court. I would imagine that, well, I'm not going to say too much because I might know some behind the scenes information. And I don't want to tip anyone's hands, whether it's FBC, GOA, or SAF. But the suits will be coming, and they will be coming fast. What these organizations are going to do is to try to get a temporary injunction, an emergency injunction against the new rule to prevent it from going into effect. But right now, if you have a bunch of frames, you're going to be able to sell those for a lot of money, because if you want to build them, it's time to get the frame now. If you are watching this video on a Sunday, go to JSD Supply. You can use code CRUMP and get 10% off, or not 10% off, $10 off your order for whatever they have in stock. But I'm pretty sure everything is going to go out of stock really, really quickly. So I would go ahead and buy now, because tomorrow the prices are going to go insane. Also hit up Flying Rich. I think he might have a bunch of frames left. You might be able to buy some from him as well. But that is it. Anti-Gun Monday, right? What a way to start the week. Okay, that's it for me. All right, stay ever free, stay ever vigilant. Check out my locals at johncrump.locals.com, where you can support the channel and support the work I do, because it's very, very time consuming, and it's not cheap either. Also, join the Discord. We have a lot of fun in the Discord. The links are down below. All right, so Wolverines, motherfucker.